I'm about to give you some deja vu right now because as parents, this is one of those moments that probably echoes your own childhood. So your kid comes home from school, slams the door to their bedroom and yells, "Leave me alone."
Well, so what do you do? I mean, I think it depends on what kind of household you live in. Alexia is here with what one expert recommends. Good morning.
It's kind of scary when your 6-year-old starts to do that and you're like, oh my gosh, what comes next, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're doing that already?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Alexia.
I think they learn from like watching TV, I swear. I don't know where they're picking it up. But anyway, what do? Do you leave them alone? Do you push your way in to find out what's going on? I talked with a mental health expert and the founder of Go Zen, which is this really great resource to help parents and educators tackle some of these things that kids are going through. Reedy Jane says that leave me alone is actually a mask for so many different things. So it can mean, quite simply, I don't know how to articulate this turmoil inside of me. It can mean, I don't think you get me. It can mean if I tell you what's going on and you may not hear me or see me, or you aren't connecting right now. We aren't connecting. I might be having trouble connecting with myself, so I need to figure some things out.
Number one, don't take it personally. It is one of the most difficult things to do as a parent, because the minute you say to yourself, this isn't personal, this isn't about me, this is something that they are going through, then you are able to guide them, right? It's like if a friend called you and said, you know, I'm having a really hard time, but I don't want to talk about it right now. You would probably respect that space. You wouldn't badger your friend and say, tell me everything right now. I need to know right now. Is this about me? Is it about something? What's going on? We need to fix this, right? We cannot handle as parents when our kids are uncomfortable, but it's part of being human.
So, with that being said, you leave them alone. You try to remember, again, this is not a reflection of yourself or your success or failure as a parent. Don't take it personally. That is hard to do. You got to work on that. Kids are going through development, so you got to give them space to kind of figure things out. Reedy points out that there is a difference, of course, when it comes to this occasional leave me alone. And if something more chronic, more serious is going on, then of course you have to address that in a different manner. And if they're shutting down, you got to really go in there and fix that. But when they come home and they're just doing the occasional leave me alone, leave them alone, give them a little space, and then you can figure it out.
Yeah, because they're processing what's going on right now.
Yes.
And it might not be the best time to confront that in that moment. It might make things a little worse sometimes.
Sometimes we just need space. I mean, even adults, right? We just need a little space to process what's going on. But you know what, too, with kids, Roxy, tell me if you experience this with yours. They don't have the vocabulary, I think, sometimes, too, to tell mom, like, this is what's really going on.
Right. See, this is where your educator background comes in. That is
psychology background.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly right. And when you're dealing with younger kids, sometimes, I've done this with my daughter. I've said, can you draw, like, what you're feeling? Really? You were going to say that?
Or like the chart, like the emotional chart.
Yes, show me how you feel. Like the emoji chart, that is actually quite helpful, and you're absolutely right. But also, I think the example she gave, like if a friend calls you and they're just having a bad day, you don't start pestering them.
Right.
You just kind of let them do their thing. So if you think of it that way, it totally makes sense.
Yeah.
I also think instead of just also taking it personal, sometimes when a younger kid does it to you, you're like, that is rude. You do not speak to your mother that way, right?
Right.
And again, you got to kind of not do that because it's not about you.
Yes, it's really true. And I think there's that chart of the emotional index, and it's all the different faces. I mean, you know, not everybody I know has this chart, but that's even a thing, too, to print it out and ask them to point to.
Yeah,
that can
show
be
me
helpful.
where you are.
Hey,
with the younger kids.
Open up your phone and just show them.
Good one now with emojis.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
show me which emoji, which emoji works.
Yeah, help them to give them that vocabulary. Older kids, though, different thing. Different thing. High school, you know, middle school, high school, a different conversation.
Totally.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's good stuff. I love these segments.
Thanks.
They're really great things. I think they're really helpful for a lot of people out there watching, you know?
Well, there's so many great resources like Go Zen, which you guys should follow if you don't. It's Go Zen Love on Instagram. There's so many great things that, you know, you don't really know you even are dealing with until you see it right there in front of you.
Yeah, because you're developing a life, too, as a parent. You know, it's the teacher in me, too. And it's important to give them the vocabulary, but also we need vocabulary, too, to help us to develop the younger people.
Look at you, Professor Robert.
I know.
I
Can't
love
help it, sorry.
Love it.
Thank you.